NHL Nightly with your host, the sports, a.k.a. Peter Lebowski, a.k.a. Jeremiah Maxwell. And with him, as always, maybe Pearlo, Wisdom, and Rico in Barry.
What up?
Hey, buddy.
With me, as always, is Rico in Barry. So, no Pearlo tonight. I think it was a good move. You talked a lot of shit, but in reality, it's probably good just to, ride it out with the wife.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for joining. All right. So I was just updating the scoreboard. Did you get to watch any of the early games?
I was at work a little bit late, but I caught some of the early games for sure. Yeah, I know Philly went in there. That Farabee
I thought
guy,
they would
I
beat
think,
Columbus.
going to be a good player for Philly, man.
Who?
Yeah.
Who's going to be?
Farabee. That guy, he was a first-round pick for Philly, and he's had a little bit of hype, I think, after last year. I think going into this year, he's going to be a good player for him.
Yeah, CBJ made it interesting there at the end, but that one I watched most of that game. I was real interested because Kent Johnson was a healthy scratch today. So that kind of made some big news. I mean, for hockey fans that were like things that make you go, like what? Like what happened? What's happening there? Just kind of a weird thing. I chopped Minnesota off. My bad. All right, here we go. New York Rangers go into Buffalo. I watched that game with my wife because she came home early today and spanked the Sabres. And I got to say this, that Laviolette hire was a good hire. The Rangers looked structured. Lafreniere went off. He was all over the ice tonight. And it was kind of, I don't know if you heard Kipper and Bourne today, but it was Stephen Valiquette, who works for MSG, came on. And he had some very poignant things to say about Lafreniere, basically outright saying it's shit or get off the pot time for Alexei Lafreniere and the New York Rangers. So I was amazed to hear that, one, from an analyst, and two, also to see Laffy come out and really have a game. I think he had a goal and an assist. He just looked good, man. And Buffalo, yeah, they got their gun guys locked up, but they got to figure something out. I don't know. The Rangers look really good tonight, too. I don't even know if I want to throw a lot on Buffalo. But 5-1, Levi might not be quite ready for the show. The one I haven't gotten to see 1 second of is this, and I have it on, is this Dallas-St. Louis game. I kind of thought it would be a close game because no Rupe Hantz. And then we got VGK opening up San Jose later today. So that'll come on when we're on. I don't know if we'll stay on super late tonight, and we've got some people in the chat. So let me see if I get this right. Anyway, I got the scores up. I am finishing up this Devils Red Wings game. It has been a great game. Here's what I will tell you. The story of the game is Jack Hughes has been called for 2 penalties. Jack Hughes had 6 penalty minutes last year, the entire year. And he got 2. One, he shouldn't have got called. It was he got up and slashed the guy in the shin pad after he held him down for what should have been holding. A guy should not be allowed to lay on a player for more than 2 seconds. It was clearly 5. Hughes gets up and slashes the guy. The ref saw the whole thing. I just don't get how they decide who to officiate for. It bothers me. Hold on 1 sec, Rico.
Yeah.
I knew I forgot something. I was going to change the jerseys out too, but I'm just going to hold off. We'll leave them. I think I do have Vegas in I don't have a Sharks jersey yet. I'm trying to get all 32, But I'm doing it randomly. So, hey, today we'll do some inside the show thing. Blair, by the way, thank you for the. I did watch the entire Edmonton Vancouver game. What an ass whooping that was. Did you hear anything on the radio? And they do. I don't imagine Toronto. They didn't talk a whole lot about Edmonton.
No, not at all on the fan. They were just talking
Kipper
about
and Bourne were like,
game.
It's a flush it game, just like I said, where like don't even watch the game tape. But Kipper did say, man, they looked bad defensively. I mean, we saw nothing from Evander Kane. For him to be a -4, he's been a real impact player for them when he first came over, and he's really starting to decline. So I wonder what's happening there.
Well, and what's his off-ice conditioning like too? I mean, the guy likes to, got to get it going outside of the
get
ring,
after it.
Whether he's turned the corner or not, I mean, it's not easy to do. But you never know. It might take him a few weeks to get going.
How many? Okay, here's what I'll say. Traditionally, most hockey players can live off their retirement. They're all really pretty smart guys. Most of them go to college or if they're not the smartest guy in the room, they surround themselves with. And it seems like the hockey community tries to take care of their own too. So when you hear about a guy who's got like $9 million in gambling debts and stuff to casinos, I think it's just kind of an outlier for a hockey player. I'm not trying to judge the guy. I did think it was kind of effed up that his wife was having a kid when he was over in Europe on a vacation with his girlfriend. I mean, that's some kind of like scumbaggery stuff. And I don't even know the relationship. It could be toxic. I don't want to like guilty as charged the guy. I didn't mean for this to get on a Vancouver diatribe. Why is it doing this to me? It keeps doing this where it'll break. So Red Wings, Devils is 4-3 now. 4-3, empty net for Detroit. 19 seconds. I'll give the final 19 seconds of play-by-play here for you. Thanks for joining us. It is NHL Nightly. I'm your host, Beard, aka Jeremiah Maxwell. With me, as always, is my main man, Rico, live and in color from Barrie, Ontario. How was your day, buddy?
Good, man. I worked all day, so I got home just a little after 6. I went and picked up some visor spacers for my helmet because I'm putting like a Bauer visor.
Yeah. What'd those cost you?
On an older Bauer Nike helmet, and I've never had a visor on it before, so I'm like, why is this thing not working? I needed those little spacers on the side. They're like little washers almost. So then I gotta drop my skates off to get sharpened tomorrow, tape up the sticks, and I'll be good to go, man.
What'd that cost you? Okay, so New Jersey is a final 4-3. Hard fought battle, and Detroit looked good, man. Caps played them 2 or 3 games in the preseason, and the first game they won, and the Caps looked really good. Actually, I was really impressed. And the second game they lost. The Caps didn't look terrible, but Detroit looked real good. Detroit had I thought Larkin looked really sharp. Jack Hughes was a monster tonight. So I have the St. Louis Blues at 1-1 with Dallas. I don't think I have the Seattle Kraken Nashville score. I forgot. That's 1-0. I've watched quite a bit of that game. There's 11 minutes left in that game. I've got 2 iPads, and then I've got the thing here. We'll be on live. We'll be live for Puck Drop for Golden Knight Sharks, but we're not going to stay on and call the game. We're going to keep it an easy night tonight, folks. We will take calls. It's only about going to be doing about an hour tonight, so we'll just about 50 more minutes with you. But we want to talk. Looks like the Wild are up 2-0 on the Panthers. I thought that game was final. Here, I'll put it in the scores.
Yeah, my boy Tyler Tucker scored a goal for St. Louis too, man, from my hometown, 2,300.
Oh, yeah?
North of here, yeah. Tyler Tucker, man.
He's that's a big goal because that's still 1-1, 15:09 left. But Dallas has no Rupe Hentz, so that was I know because he's on my fantasy. I'm not starting off good. New Jersey wins their home opener against, I think Detroit's a playoff team. And you know what? I'll say this right now. I don't think Buffalo's ready. I think they miss again, but I don't think it hurts them, man. I think they just get another good couple of picks in the draft, and their younger guys just develop a little bit more. And I think next year they're a playoff team and they go on a run. So I'm calling it. I think the Sabres are going to miss now. I thought they were going to make it, but I'm going with Ottawa. I think Ottawa looked better in the loss than I mean, they just didn't look good. And now that being said, the Rangers looked outstanding, and they do have one of the best goalies in the freaking world. So we'll see. I shouldn't give up so soon, but I am a little concerned. If I'm a Sabres fan, I'm like,
Yeah, and that's a good sign that Lafreniere got the goal to open the game too. So a lot of talk about that guy, Carpo Kakko. If those guys are going to be able to add some depth scoring for the Rangers, and it looked like Kreider came to play, Panarin came to play, Fox came to play. I think Trouba got a goal, Sturkin played well. I mean, if that's a sign of things to come for the Rangers, man, they might be ahead of people's expectations.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, my man. I'm right there with you.
So when you think of it, Carolina, New Jersey in the Metro, and who's going to be in that third hole? A lot of people had Pittsburgh to be in that 3-hole, but I mean, I could easily see the Rangers getting into that spot.
Well, after what I saw from Pittsburgh, I'd be really scared. They got roughed up by a Blackhawks team who's supposed to be one of the worst in the NHL. Oh, it's 2-0 Nashville. Thank you, Nashville, for making that happen before I.
Oh, yeah. We got that one. Was that right?
That sucks, man. You know what? I might acquiesce to Pearlo. I'm a little bit
yeah, Nyquist with the goal.
Oh.
That was a delayed penalty, too, that Nashville scored on.
Oh, good for them. Yeah, Nashville's looked like the better team tonight. That's why I said, I kind of thought Nashville wasn't going to be a great team this year. And they looked okay against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Ryan O'Reilly, he was sitting on the doorstep, and Nyquist, it looked like it just went off the inside of the goalie pad and in, but it's nice seeing O'Reilly without a bucket still. I know there's not too many guys left without a shield, but
oh yeah, there's very few, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, some guys just say they can't play with him because they're like, they hurt their vision, but I think the way they make those things now, they're so good. You could get them you could make them to where it's just a solid thing, Yeah. You could wear one that looks like the 300 helmet almost, where it protects your, just where you keep them. It could be like this, and you could see great, and there'd be no line in your periphery. I don't think there's any length limit. To be honest with you, if I was an NHL guy, I'd wear a long visor as long as they let me get away with. So you don't have that edge in your periphery, right?
Yeah.
That blocks you. I didn't have any problems playing with a full cage and a half visor. I mean, I thought it was fine. It didn't bother me at all. I mean, obviously I wasn't great, but I could feel the puck, like, so I think the Devils are going to be a problem, dude. They don't take a lot of penalties tonight. They called a lot, but I don't know. Detroit's a skilled team, man. Like, they're going to be in the mix now. I mean, DeBrincat was a really good ad. He had a goal tonight. Did you get to watch any of that game?
No, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, so just real tight game. Like, could have went either way. The guys they brought in, Sprong, he gets a goal. Like, that's a secondary scoring that Detroit's needed, So, I gotta oh man, I gotta plug this in. It's gonna die. Shoot. Oh no. Oh man. Give me a second. Sorry, Rico.
Yeah, buddy.
gotta get my travel bag out. We're bringing in we have a floating dock in it. So we bring it in the winter. We have to deflate it and stuff. So when we were bringing that in, my wife knocked over a table with it. And so that kind of created some chaos. And anyway, it broke a couple of our plugs. Our USB-C plugs, they change these things so much. You get USB. I put USB outlets in my old house, where you could just because sometimes you need to plug some stuff in.
I have them in. I have them built into the plugs too, but you can buy those plugins that go into the plug, but then they have all the outlets too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I even did that here in my house, which is real tough because we don't have it's not like traditional studs with sheetrock. It's solid wood. The walls and everything are solid wood. So all the electrical, they ran up through the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, you don't have a lot of, so I put one in down here. You can see kind of right below the Millennium Falcon here.
Yeah.
I put a USB one in there. Yeah. And then I got a little.
You got one of those solid wood, freaking well-made Alaskan houses you see on those TV shows, like Alaskan gold hunters and stuff live in.
Yeah, so this is actually they make the wood in Seattle, and they still make these style homes. It's where you stack. Yeah, so they still make them. They're real popular in Europe and stuff. Yeah, so I have a hot roof, no attic. Gets super high. It's as high as like 20 some odd feet in the.
That's sick.
Yeah, so there's no roof attic. There is a basement. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's really quiet out here. It's really kind of nice, man.
Sounds like a perfect retirement home, man.
Dude, it's so great. I mean, it's our forever home with all, barring some we take this show on the road or something, you know what I'm saying? Like we end up making something out of this show, which would be awesome. I just think we got to stick with it. Yeah, so I was going to say a little inside sports. I sent Pearlo come on, guy. All right. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying to have the game. So I've got, because St. Louis is that St. Louis Dallas game's 1-1. There's 10 minutes to go in that game. And 2-0. Still 6 minutes to go in the Nashville Seattle game. Oh, by the way, that might be this. I might have buried the lead. I'm able to watch the Seattle Kraken. They're not blacked out for me. Normally, I'd have to go to a dark site on the dark web. So they must have fixed that problem, because I'm like, I constantly was tweeting like, hey, NHL, like, this is ridiculous. I want to watch the Kraken. I want to give you ratings, but I can't watch the game, and I live in Alaska. Like, I get Root Sports, Mariners, that stuff's regional. Like, this is Arizona Coyotes. I don't know if you saw the news. Did the smartest thing. They're putting all their stuff on the local ABC. You don't have to have cable. You don't have to have streaming. You don't have to have anything. You can just watch it. And that's going to help grow their game so much more down there. Because people don't have to pay for it. They'll watch it. The most popular stuff right now is reality shows like Dancing with the Stars. You know why? Because they're still on the standard old television channels. And that's why, the days of people like 243 million tuned in to watch the MASH finale, which, by the way, is a depressing episode if you have not seen it. But yeah, so I can watch the Seattle Kraken game, so that's cool. I had a 5-leg parlay I was going to tell you about. I think I already lost. Let's see.
Is that what Root Sports is? Because I'm watching it on mute, but I'm watching the Root Sports Seattle game right now.
Yeah, so I you know what? I didn't try to even look for the Seattle feed. I just picked it and it came up. So I got Nashville and I was like, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, I mean, Seattle has John Forsland, he's, he calls finals games, so he's pretty solid. We'll see. So they're good. And Eddie Olczyk's on there, which, I've been noted as not the biggest Eddie O fan, but, he's kind of grown on me over the years, and he's just done so much of like the games. It's like, okay. So we'll see. But yeah, so I think I got the scores up to date. I did kind of jack that Vegas. I'm just gonna take that out. Let me go to that banner. Hide it, edit. Let's take the VGK out. We'll just take that out. It's 0-0. We know it hasn't started. Still 1-1, 8:04 left in the St. Louis Blues game with the Dallas Stars. Dallas is down a couple people. I think, did Seattle just score? I think Seattle might have scored. No, it's 2-0 still. Sorry, it's 2-0 still. Nashville. There's only like 3 minutes left to go in that game, so that's going to be over pretty soon. Earlier in the night, Minnesota beat Florida 2-0. Philly beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-2. The big story out of that was Atkinson had to leave for a knee-on-knee hit. They called it a penalty. I thought it was really just very soft, and I don't think he even meant to hit him the way he hit him. He was just trying to play the body, and that was Garnett Hathaway. So Hathaway, they give him shit. He's got a little bit of a reputation, but I don't think it was a dirty hit. He immediately told the guy, like, hey, man, I'm sorry, because he went down. It looked like he got a really bad, they're calling thigh contusion. Did you see any of that?
No, I didn't catch it.
Did you freeze on me?
I did earlier.
You're not moving. I just got a picture of you looking to the side, but I can hear you fine.
Oh,
so that's okay. You can click out and click back in if you wanted to. See if that works. See if that.
Am I good now, or am I frozen?
No, you're still frozen. I just got you looking off to the side. I don't know. Oh, there you go. All right, we lost Rico. No Pearlo tonight. He's celebrating his wife's birthday, rightfully so. Thanks for everybody that's chopped in. We're getting Rico back in here. We're going to go about 30 more minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. We were talking about – so I can't see you, Rico, but can you talk?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, something's going on with your camera or something. Maybe it needs an update. No worries. Okay. No worries, dude. I'd rather have you on the show whether we have your face or not. So we don't have any. If you have anybody in the chat, I can drop the link and we can talk about some of the games. If you guys are interested, I will do that now. Rico's experiencing some technical difficulties, but we're so happy he's here with us. And we appreciate anybody coming in and enjoying it. I dropped the link if you want to click on and talk some hockey. That's what we're talking. Flyers went into Columbus. I thought Columbus didn't look good. Oh, we lost Rico again. Foosh-nickens. Anyway, Flyers went in and smacked Columbus. Let's hope. Okay, I got you back. Not seeing you, but that you started that way tonight, but it clicked in. Your thing clicked on. Maybe your connection's loose or something. Maybe. Or you need a like your camera just needs an update or something. We always forget to do those things, Anyway, yeah, I didn't think the hit by Hathaway. I think, he kind of grazed. It was just so weird. Oh, Andrew, you don't have to be on camera if you want to come on, and thank you for being with us. Again, condolences to your uncle. That was awful to hear that. Anyway, yeah, Seattle does not look good against a mediocre Nashville team. I'm starting to really get worried about where Seattle's stake. But you know what? It may not hurt them because like people are forgetting what Vegas did after they lost the cup. They went out and got Pietrangelo, Eichel, and Stone and free agency, they got these superstar players to add to their team that was already a really good team. And that's what they needed. That's what they were missing against the Caps. The Caps had Ovi, the Caps had Oshie, the Caps had Backstrom and Carlson, and Holtby played like he was capable of playing. So, they just showed your boy Tucker's goal, man. Sweet. I could show highlights. I just got to find it on Twitter. Let's see if we can find it. This is your boy from your hometown, right?
Yeah, man. Honestly, 11 hours north of here, town to 2,300 people. Nobody's ever made it.
Did you know him? Did you know him?
Oh, yeah. I played hockey against him when we were younger, when we used to go play the Christmas games and stuff, and I know his dad very well.
Wow. That's cool, man. Eriksson Ek, a goal and assist tonight. I was like, man, I should have taken that guy.
I got him in our YouTube as well.
Oh, you do? Yeah, you do. He looked good, man. That's, Nashville's up 3-0, and that's going to be the final on that one, I'm pretty sure. Unless they get here, let me update the let me go back. I'll update this real quick. That is going to be 3-0 final. And we're just waiting for, I'm just going to do the final on it. It's going to be final. And we're waiting on puck drop for Vegas and San Jose for San Jose's home opener. Dallas, St. Louis still in the third. 1-1, 5:44 left. The Seattle game about to wrap up, which is good because it's near impossible to go 3 games with 3 people. Do I still got you, Rico?
Yeah, I'm here.
Just can't see you. So let me bop you back down and see. Let's see. Let me remove you. Let me add you back to the stage. Let me see if there's. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you started that way real quick. It was black, but then it was like fade black, and you came on. You were fine. The light was a little low, but yeah, something's going wrong with the camera, man. Dang it!
It's not the camera. I'm on my new laptop that I bought. I'm not using your camera right now. I should probably hook the camera up to it.
Yeah, you should hook the camera up.
Give me one sec.
See if it works. Because if your StreamYard settings might be, using that camera. And I'll just say this. So I have a Mac Pro. I don't use the camera. I use the Logitech Brio 4K streaming camera. So, I think it's the same one I got you. So
yeah, I should be right into my router too, which I'm not. I'm in the freaking kitchen again. I gotta get.
No, I mean the Wi-Fi shouldn't be a factor, bro. I'm on Wi-Fi. I mean, it really should. If you have the speed, it should be fine. So I sent the cable to Pearlo, but I sent him a pop-on green screen that you put on the back of your chair, and then it folds up. So that should be no problem for him. Yeah, just like, dude, I don't care if he does it in his kitchen. Like, I know you got like man cave plans and stuff, so.
Yeah.
You're eventually gonna have a little bit of a studio. I have that. I did it for college. It was part of an assignment to make your own space. Depending on where you live too. Like some people had corners. I'm retrofitting this office between my bedroom and our guest bedroom. So I put the shelf in and I don't know. Let's do the wide angle, man. I kind of got the thing prepped. Put this down. Oh, let's put up some jerseys. What jerseys? Who look good tonight? Who look good tonight, man? Who are you like? Man, they're good.
Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes looked awesome. I wished I had a Jack Hughes jersey. I do not. So we're gonna put up this 6 stars reverse retro. I wanted Robertson, but I ended up with a Tyler Seguin because I could find that one. But I wanted to get that jersey before it wasn't available because that is a sick jersey. I don't know if you can see it. So You may have to restart if you. Oh, I got you, dude. You're on screen.
You got me?
Rico. Yeah, you showed up. What
All
up,
right, cool.
dude?
Sorry,
So
I got
whatever happened. Yeah, next time just try with your. Oh, here's that one I got. That's kind of cool. It's a Matthew Tkachuk. We can take down the Canucks. We'll put the Florida Panthers up there for whatever. Shout out Flying Fluffy. Oh, I was going to shout out my boy John Duncan off the wall hockey. He streamed tonight for the first time in a while. I was going to wear the shirt I got, but I couldn't find what I did with it. So I'm running out of space, Rico. I'm running out of space with all this stuff.
Yeah, you're going to have to start hanging stuff off that 20-foot ceiling pretty soon.
Oh, dude, I already got stuff up there. Look here. So you can see.
Nice.
There's that wall, yeah. So, yeah, I already got.
That's a sick
I got.
game.
That was the Jay and Silent Bob plans for Ball Rats. You know where they're like. They ask him to bust up the TV show.
Yeah.
Hey, so the next big purchase I'm going to get for all of us is mics. But yeah, so I got Pearlo a camera, a cable, and a green screen. Because for whatever reason, behind him, he's always got lights and stuff. So I'm just like, dude, just put this on your chair. It'll be so easy. We'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, so I'm stoked about Toronto, man. I can't wait. I mean, it's not that far away. We're a month away. I'll be there in a month.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Oh, we got snow today. That was fun.
Oh,
already snowing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep. Fall is over. It was about 5 weeks. We actually had a nice fall, man. September was really nice. We didn't get a ton of rain. I think a lot of people were really down on the summer. It wasn't a great summer, but it was really nice in August, which is kind of rare. It's usually not that nice in August. So, yeah.
Oh, well.
But anyway, I could go on. Okay, so that game is over. What are they going to do here?
You got a good hobby to pass the winter, man. Like you're just
dude, watching hockey is
awesome little man cave, you know.
Yeah, so we'll be taking the stream off when I'm gone, and so November that week is so funny because Pearlo's like, I'm going to be on every night. So what I will do though is I can make one of you an admin. So if you guys want to have the show while I'm in, like, especially in February, I'm going to be in Miami and then the Bahamas for a couple of days for that Jay and Silent Bob cruise. I'm saying this to everybody online, but I'm not going to try to stream that time either. You know, there's just going to be vacation time.
I'll be
gone like when I'm in Toronto,
too.
I want to be able to hang out with you and have a good time and not worry about, we need to stream at 10. Now we're going to be on vacation. That's like, we'll just not cover hockey for a week. We'll actually get to go to games and stuff. Like, I'm going to take dude, I hope like you and I can meet up in Vegas and go to a game. Pearlo can meet us. That would be awesome. You know, he likes to gamble. Maybe we throw a couple bucks on something. We go to one of the books.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time, huh? What do you say?
So
this St. Louis Dallas game is 1-1, 141 left to go. Dallas with the puck. They skated it in. This is Dallas's home opener. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. Who is 20 for St. Louis? Is that Brandon Saad? He's been annihilated somebody over the middle. The guy had the puck. It was a clean hit. There was nothing called. Dude, this is a physical game, dude. Every time I look up, somebody's getting the shit smacked out of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching this one too.
Yeah, and I think I called the end of that. Let me see. Oh, I didn't tell you my parlay bets.
Oh, no.
Okay, I already missed. Because I had Bennington under 28.5 saves. He's over now, 30. So, but I insured it. So I only need to get 4 Correct. So I had Philip Forsberg higher than 3 shots. He has 5, so I hit that. Anthony Duclair higher than 2 shots. That hasn't happened, and we won't know about it unless we stay on. Jack Eichel with assist. Again, that game hasn't started. And then I had Jared McCann with a point. Seattle's being shut out. So I'm probably going to lose because I already missed my Bennington. I thought this would be a sleepy game for St. Louis, but they've had, Dallas has gotten a lot of shots on goal. 31-21. So anyway, if I get 4 correct, I win $25. I already cannot win the $100. If I didn't insure it, I would have won $250 getting all 5 of them right. But I insured it, and I probably insured myself not to win. But if you bet $10 and you win 25, like you doubled your profits, And if you bet $10 and you lose $10, then you broke. Yeah. So Dallas to me, they got to keep Ottinger under 60 games. That's huge. He needs to play like 55 regular season games, and then they need their backups to step up and get them 25 points. I heard that from Valaket today. The last team to have a goalie that played more than 60 games and won the Stanley Cup was the 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins with Marc-Andre Fleury. Yeah, every year since. Dude, like I was talking about this with my wife, like Lundqvist. The Rangers just rode him like no other. And then when they got to the playoffs, he was done and they would lose. So, I mean, they beat the Caps and stuff because the Caps didn't have the goaltending. But like Pittsburgh, they weren't good enough to get by them and stuff. So Tampa too. I mean, a lot of people forget Tampa went on that cup run in 14 and lost to Chicago, where Chicago got their 3rd. So, but yeah. So I'm not going to hit my parlays. Hey, so earlier, I don't know if I finished my thoughts because I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. So Valaket came on, said the Rangers were the worst team in the NHL 5-on-5 on rebound goals. And then the next thing he started talking about, because they asked him about Lafreniere, this is Kipper and Bourne today on Fan 590. I have to stream it now because they don't do a YouTube show anymore. So I have to go to Sportsnet's page and listen, but they let you do it for free and it costs nothing and it's easy. So I just click it and I get to hear my boy Kipper and JB and Sammy because I like those guys. They're good. Anyway, all the way here in Alaska. Because, dude, honestly, if you're not listening to Toronto sports, you're not paying attention to what the center of the hockey universe is talking about, And that was so poignant from Valaket. And then the first goal the Rangers score is Lafreniere on a rebound goal.
That's awesome.
On the line with Panarin, who had, I think, a goal and 2 assists tonight. They looked bleeping good. I think the Fugazi Rangers that I thought we were going to see, Laviolette was the perfect hire. They look good. And I think Pearlo was high on that hire too. Yeah, after one game, I'm like, nope, they're making a playoffs. And I'm worried about Buffalo. Like, I think Buffalo, Ottawa, I think too, but Ottawa feels like, don't you feel like this? And let me hear your opinion on this. Don't you feel like Ottawa kind of bungled this whole thing with Shane Pinto? And now, I mean, they can't get him signed because they don't have the cap room. They got to trade Joseph, but nobody's going to just take a $3 million guy with 3 years left. Even though I think Joseph's a solid guy, like I'd take him on the Caps.
Yeah, and I know one guy that I'm going to be watching in Ottawa, and I don't know if that was the right guy to bring in, was Jacob Chikrin. I think he was like -2 or 3 or something in that last game too. I don't know. It just seemed like he might just break the mix up a little bit that they had going in Ottawa with the homegrown guys there and bringing him there.
Sorry I wasn't scoffing at you. Dallas just missed a wraparound goal in overtime to not win the game.
Oh, geez. Oh,
yeah,
God.
So much for Bennington, by the way. He
has 30. Dude, that was like wide open.
Yeah, no, I do not know how he missed this. I do not know. This is Wyatt Johnson. And there's nothing there. It's not like the defenseman got. I guess it went off the defenseman's heel of his stick. So pretty good play by Justin Falk there. Oh my God! And then they got a decent shot on. In this day and age, man, you got to be doing analytics on goalies where they miss the most, and that's where you need to be shooting. Like that's how precise they're getting. Rico.
Yeah, how about handing this to St. Louis and playing a low-scoring road game in Dallas?
Dude, I thought a lot of people were shitting on them. I'm like, dude, they won the Cup in 2019, and like they still got a lot of pieces left from that team. Parenko, Robert Thomas,
Braden
Shen, yeah. He's the captain now.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Thomas and Kyrou there. Thomas was there. Yeah, Thomas I think Dunn. There. I think
Sammy Blais was there. They got Sammy Blais back. Buchnevich is a pretty good forward. Now I will say this: I thought O'Reilly was really bad for them last year, but he clearly missed David Perron, and that was a tough one. I think if they had kept David Perron, and David Perron had a pretty good year with the Red Wings. Yeah. We'll see now, but okay, that Vegas Golden Knights game was supposed to have started.
Heiskanen almost put it away.
Oh man. Bennington looks good, dude. 32 saves in this game.
Bennington revenge or maybe.
Well, you know what, man? Everybody, I thought people. Well, that Hoffer kid is good, dude. Never underestimate. That guy makes good money. That's not a contract they can just trade. So St. Louis is probably stuck with Bennington, unless a team like LA takes a flyer on him. And honestly, I don't think St. Louis gets much for Bennington in a trade. If that Ryan Hoffer kid is going to be what everybody thinks he's going to be. So I think it's probably motivated Bennington to get, because either way, if they trade that contract, I think there's some teams that would take him. He's like, what, 5'8", $5.8 million a year? Let me go to Cap Friendly. Friendly.
I got a Pearlo-ism for you.
Okay.
Jordan Bennington for the Bill Masterson Trophy.
Oh.
But he's not really coming back from anything.
What the fuck?
Just had a bad year.
Like, what the fuck was he talking about, man? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I love Pearlo, man.
Dude, and then he's like, I don't know shit about baseball. Like, dude, you give out baseball picks every day.
At least he's honest, man. At least he said
no, but I'm like, well, thank God he clarified. What he said made sense, but I'm like, if I'm somebody listening in, and I'm like, doesn't this guy do baseball picks?
Yeah,
he's like, I know nothing about baseball.
That he had a baseball guy, yeah. He put things in perspective there. But at first, the way he said, he's like, I don't know nothing about baseball.
Dude, I was so fucking losing my shit. Did you see? I was laughing so hard. I took everything to not. It took everything to not fucking just explode. So there's some. Oh, St. Louis almost ended it. God dang, I can't believe this game is in overtime. Hey, Gorky, thanks for being with us, brother. Appreciate you. All right. Dude, I mean, Dallas. I got to go see a game there. I've been to where that arena is. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, by the way, Jordan Bennington has a $5.91 million cap hit. So somebody's going to need to be, like I said, if this Hoffer kid turns it and they're like, we can afford to get rid of Bennington. Oh, did I drop the link in there? All right, we got Gorky. Let's go. Gorky, what's up, my man?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They just robbed Robertson just got robbed. I think they're going to get a penalty, though. I think St. Louis is going to get a penalty. This overtime is taking forever. Okay, I'm going to just do a little play-by-play. They already had the penalty. Oh, it was a 2-on-1. Sauced over from Heiskanen right on his stick, and he just got robbed by Binnington. He just, what a save, dude.
Hey, man. What the hell is Dallas doing? They should have won that game easy.
No Rupe Hentz. That hurts them big time. Their number one center. He's out day to day, so he's going to – I think it's a smart move. Rest him early.
Isn't it game 1 now, though, this here?
This is their first game of the season, yeah.
So when did he get injured?
Well, probably in the preseason or practice or something, so.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh, Mike McKenna's spouting off about something. He's pissed. What does he say? Still think they should get rid of icing and offsides in overtime. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
What?
On hockey. Yeah, because now they do this 3 thing. I would be okay with pond hockey. I think they should go to pond hockey rules.
3-on-3 goes away in the playoffs.
No, I know, but he's talking about regular season.
Oh, I agree with that. 3-on-3 is.
Yeah, no, there's nothing like playoff overtime. You got to have 5v5.
Hey,
it's the best hockey in the world.
3-on-3.
I wish they would get rid of penalties.
The longer it goes, the better in the playoffs. The longer overtime goes, the better
dude,
it is.
6 overtime.
It is. You gotta love it. Especially
so Dallas is on the power play. Pavelski skates it in. It's a 4-on-3 for 28 seconds, and then we're going to a shootout. So
Rico,
Dallas better not putter around.
If it's a freaking 10 o'clock start, like a West Coast game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's on a different channel. Yeah, there's a 10:30 start.
I'm happy if it goes till 2 or 3.
Yeah, man. In the playoffs.
Oh, Heiskanen skated it up and he buried it. Oh, Jamie Benn for behind the net. Up to Robertson. Robertson, you got to shoot it right there, bro. There's no time. And you got a good angle. Oh my God, dude!
Game in the playoffs last year. Which one was it? Was it Carolina and Florida that went?
Carolina, Florida, game 1 or?
Oh yeah, that was a 4 or 5.
Yeah, it was.
Well, and I said
it was like
whoever wins this game is winning this series.
That's when Kachuk went right to the gate and left and just went right off the ice. Remember?
Yeah, I think he was so money. He could have been up for the Conn Smythe, and they lost. That's how good he was, and. He was so good until that hit, and he broke his sternum. But I'm telling you, I'm still going to die on the sword. And he should have been the Hart Trophy.
And then he played 17 more games, dude. Only in hockey.
Dude, he's such a tough son of a bitch. His dad was a badass. I grew up loving his dad, Keith. He was just a filthy, dirty left wing from Massachusetts. Would just get camp in front of the net and just, muscle, over 500 career goals. He's not in a Hall of Fame.
Hey, I'm watching a football game. What's freaking Vegas? Have they started yet? Yeah, I guess they have.
No, I don't have Vegas going yet. Hold on, I might need to jump to live.
No, not you having it going, but do we have?
It's 14. Oh yeah, it's 14:40. It's 14 minutes. I think San Jose's got a power play here. God dang it! It did that shit to me again.
Are you watching it on stream? I just want to know because sometimes I talk ahead of the streams.
Yeah, I actually like that, Gorky. Let me just tell you why. If you're a little bit faster, so we're at a shootout with St. Louis.
You like that?
Robertson shot that time.
You like
what a goal by Robertson. Anyway, I don't mind it if you call out a goal because, and we're not going to stay on for the whole night. We're going to cut out in about 10 minutes, but Robertson, filthy backhand. He shot there. Filthy backhand on the shootout.
Dallas
San Jose is on the power play. 13:55 to go in the first. I'm going to edit the scores here, boys.
Dallas is a good team, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people have them as their cup final.
I don't know about that, but Dallas is a good team.
Oh, that was an amazing goal.
Yeah, Shen. Yeah. So it's 1-1 in the shootout. Matt Duchene for Dallas. Oh, that was not too shabby either.
Yeah, who was that?
Matt Duchene.
Oh, that was sick.
Yeah, that was some filth hands right there. He's still a good player, man.
He was always a good player, bro. Colorado should have never let him go.
They needed to, though, man. They ended up getting Nathan McKinnon out of it. It worked out for him, I think.
Dude, I got the Kansas City Chiefs to cover 10.5 and the over. They're winning 16-0, but it looked like the Broncos might put a touchdown on the board. Like, I can't believe this. 16-0.
Kansas City's defense isn't even that good. I don't understand why teams can't move.
You do realize that what's his name might throw an interception into the end zone right now.
What are you talking about, Russell Wilson?
It is a touchdown for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So Bennington stopped the first guy that he had to stop. So St. Louis has to score here. Oh, he got Sagan. That was a decent shot. I never would go 5-hole on a goalie on a shootout here.
Don't worry, they'll get it back. What do you got to cover? 11?
Oh.
Nope. Win Dallas in a shootout.
It's 8 right now because they just got the 2.
Yeah, I want to put that next to the score.
You need a field goal this drive. Okay, Kirk, I wouldn't go as far as to say they have a chance, but they're kind of back in the game. Kind of.
Unbelievable. Denver's got one of the worst defenses in the league, too.
And one of the worst quarterbacks.
Yeah. How does KC put 16 points at home against?
Yeah, I just think Russell Wilson is a guy that if he can't run around and kind of backyard it, he's not great between the tackles. It's not like Drew Brees, where Drew Brees learned how to throw in tight windows in the pocket. That's what made him ultimately a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He was only 6 foot tall. He was about the same size as Russell Wilson, to be honest. I think Russ is probably a bigger, stockier guy, but Russ is a 5'11" or something. He's not.
No, but I've always thought that Russell Wilson was kind of overrated. And the only reason he was overrated was because he was able to play for one of the best, coaches in the league, right? So,
Pete Carroll is maybe the second greatest coach to ever live. He's that good.
I think Pete Carroll did a lot to mask his imperfections. And when you have imperfections as a starting quarterback, that's the guy on a team in the NFL, you're going to get exposed at some point. And he's getting exposed for what he's always been.
Yeah, he's older. I mean, the thing is, tonight I saw, I don't want to get this on a football thing, but tonight I saw, Steve Smith, he called
the Jerry Jeudy thing.
Jerry Jeudy, just a guy. He's a Jag, just a guy. And he's not wrong. I've never watched a Broncos game where Jeudy has stood out. He, when you get drafted in the first round, you are supposed to be a 1. Right the F away.
But the thing
is, you ain't. And he's not.
The thing is, especially in that year where Jeudy, Ruggs, all these guys came out, that Alabama roster and receiver room especially was stacked. They were all 1s.
You know what? I have Devontae Smith too, and he's not doing much for the Eagles this year either. And I know the Giants traded down in that draft after the Eagles drafted him because that's who they were looking for. And I think we ended up with Wan'Dale Robinson or something. I don't know.
Oh, here you probably got the cover back, bro.
No.
You'll be all right. Yeah. Huh. They're inside the 40 within 2 plays.
Kansas City? Yeah. Oh, it's 16-8. Oh, wow, but there's only 5 minutes left. I didn't tune to that game. How many times did they show Taylor Swift?
3 times, but Al Michaels refuses to talk about it.
Al Michaels refused to talk about it. I fucking love Al Michaels.
Yeah, Al Michaels refused to talk about it. Then Cuthbert said, "Oh, we'll show them."
Hey, so Al Michaels. No, the guy. Yeah, it's not Collinsworth. It's Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah,
Kirk Herbstreit is the guy in the booth.
It's the Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime feed is Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit. Herbstreit who works on College Game Day for ESPN.
I'm watching the Phillies Braves right now.
Oh, what's the score on that?
3-1 Philly.
So they're gonna win the series,
yeah.
Bro. Are these series three best of three? Best of five. So you need you need what?
Yeah, so it's over.
You need to win three.
They'll knock the Braves out. Yeah, I think Philly's going to win the World Series anyway. Anybody but the Astros, to be quite frank.
Yeah, you probably got the cover because there's too much time to. Like, there's 3 minutes left, right?
What's the spread, Rico?
11. 11.
Oh, 10.5. Oh, you need them to score, though.
I know. I don't want them just running the ball for first downs here and then dropping it on it.
Where are they at? If they're close to, they may have to score. Honestly, why wouldn't they try to score?
Well, they have to because if Denver gets a touchdown coming back with an extra point,
they'll tie it. If they got to get
the
2 point though too, so it's kind of far fetched.
Yeah, it's 1st and 10 on the Denver 23.
We could talk a little Thursday. Maybe we take a look at what the Thursday night game is, and maybe we don't go live Thursday. We just take that night off or something.
This is good because you can still talk about hockey with a little bit of football interjection.
Yeah, I mean, I just fucking don't care. Like at this point about the NFL, everything is broken down now to a point where I don't find it enjoyable.
I get it.
I think Jeremiah's just mad because the Giants suck.
Oh, that doesn't hurt. I'm not lying.
And they're playing like Bills this week. And
it doesn't hurt that my team is a fucking dumpster fire. Bro, I've been pleading with the NFL all week. Hey, please, do not show the Giants and the Bills on Sunday Night Football. Please.
They're going to.
But the NFL is better when the Giants are good, though. I'll give you that. When the Giants are relevant,
they're not good this year, Rico.
The NFL's better.
They're shitty.
Hey,
honestly, Rico, I'm to the point where I hope we can draft a quarterback. Daniel Jones is not it.
Do the Jets have a competitive year in them, even without Russell or Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
The Jets are not good offensively, but they have maybe one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Oh, it is one of the best defenses, if not the best.
So the Jets are a different scenario. The Jets are probably a playoff team. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, they are most doubtedly a playoff team.
No doubt.
Yeah. I'll say this. Back to the Russ conversation. You know what teams are successful? Teams that can run the ball. My Giants that we were talking about. We cram the ball right down the Patriots' throats.
Hey, so if Pete Carroll knows that,
he had Marshawn Lynch.
Why did he not give the damn ball to Marshawn Lynch?
Well, I think that was Darrell Bevell that called that play, but still.
Doesn't matter. It's the Super Bowl, bro.
Dude, they should have ran it. I mean, everybody knows they should have ran it.
Seattle fans are still having nightmares about that.
Oh, dude, shout out Hot Take Hockey, too, because Seattle should have 3 Super Bowls. They should have beat the Steelers when they played them the first time. There was some really questionable.
He's probably going to kick like a 50-plus yard field goal.
Seattle won it against Manning.
If he gets a 19, the spread is 10.5. You're good, right? So you just need the field goal?
Yeah. But
so if they get the field goal here, you're good.
Yeah.
Bucker's good too, man. Bucker's a good
well, he already hit from 60, but nothing's a given like football.
So who do you want to see win the Super Bowl this year? Because I want it to be the 49ers.
Buffalo Bills.
Probably the 49ers because it'll be a fucking great story. And
I'm a Bills fan.
I know, Rico, you're a Bills fan. The Bills have a chance. The Bills could be there. I could see the Bills.
The Bills have too many injuries right now.
They just lost. Yeah, but Von Miller's back though. Von Miller's a game changer.
Von Miller's a month older than me, dog. Von Miller's done.
Dude, Von Miller is a Hall of Famer. He has 122 and a half sacks, bro.
Okay. Yeah, God bless him. I'm not putting his resume down, but he's not gonna be able to replace Milano and Johnson or Jones or whatever it is.
Our hockey show has turned into NFL talk, by the way. It's 0-0 Vegas. We're gonna end the show here now anyway. But I appreciate Gorky coming on. You can stay on, man. You don't have to get off. We're gonna just end the show.
All right.
I told Rico an hour. We're at an hour. We're gonna call it. We had some great games. The Rangers are back.
Let's do a recap. Do a recap.
Okay, I'll do a quick recap. All right, quick recap before we get off. Predators beat the Kraken 3-0. That game was not good. And Seattle does not look good, and I already am regretting picking them as a playoff team. Stars winning a shootout against the Blues. That was a good game. I think people's maybe thought the Blues' demise was here. It is not. They might be a playoff team. Bennington looked great in the game, actually. Wild beat the Panthers. Not surprising. The Panthers are beat down 2-0. The Wild's a good team and probably a playoff team. Devils Red Wings was a great game, probably the game of the day. Back and forth. Devils won. Devils are deep. If they get competent goaltending, the sky is the limit. And the Rangers beat the Sabres, and they really stepped up. And then the Flyers went in and smacked the Blue Jackets around in that game. I thought the Flyers kind of took it to them. Definitely a John Tortorella coach teams. Rico, you got any games you want to talk about that stood out to you? Or?
I was gonna say a lot of overreactions. Remember last night, Pearlo 5 minutes into the Calgary game, he's like, "Calgary doesn't have it. They didn't. They
won. They won the game.
I know.
It's good.
So that's what I'm saying too. Is when the American Thanksgiving comes around, that's when I figure out who are the movers and who are the shakers. I can't take too much from these first games. One of them being Edmonton last night, just bowing down to the Canucks. So they get the Canucks again Saturday night. So
I hope Edmonton is an absolute dumpster fire and loses their first 10 games.
Yeah. So we could be overreacting about Seattle too a little bit. I think.
Well, yeah, but I'll tell you tonight, dude, what I was a little bit worried about them was if they were going to get scoring from somebody other than McCann. And right now, that's not the case.
Well, Seattle has mostly the same team back. So those are red flags to me. Teams that have mostly
Daniel Sprong had like 25 for him last year. He's not back with them. And then no Ryan Donato, and Ryan Donato's playing top line minutes with Chicago.
Daniel Sprong comes from the Netherlands, dog. We've never seen a player from Holland be an NHL player before. Nobody expected that guy to score 25.
He's good. He's gonna be a guy that gets like
God bless him. He is, but he's not. He
got a goal tonight for the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a nice complimentary second, third line.
Yeah, he's a second, third line guy. Yeah, for sure.
Not somebody.
He was a fourth line guy in Seattle last year.
Yeah, but hey, we got spam. That's awesome.
We got spam. It means you're making it in life.
Yeah, they said we could. Sportsbeat, have a good stream. 100 viewers for only $5.50. Easy to get views.
You got spam. That means you made it, man.
Yay!
That's awesome.
All right, what a great time to end the show. By the way, San Jose's on their second power play. It's 5 shots.
What a breakup!
Check that game out. Right. Watch hockey. Thanks for
always
joining.
Watch hockey, ladies and gentlemen.
And no garbage points from the Broncos here.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. You just got a nice pass breakup by number 21.
All right. See you, everybody.